What is going on, everybody? Welcome into another episode of the Bats and Bells Phillies Postgame Show with your main man, Euro Paul. Down below is my man, Cowboy Dave, of course, myself, the Gobbler. Gentlemen, see their pants has become. Paul has said it best before hopping on. This is the new norm where you're walking around with your sphincter really tight anymore. Because this team just just can't walk away with a strong victory. And I hate to use this term. A win is a win with this team, and that's where we're at. This team is just a up and down roller coaster, but this is what happens after a series with the Blue Jays. Your offense you have to dial into extra innings, and now you don't have a bullpen, and then you go to Uncle Ron Hell, and Ron Hell has to come in here and kind of almost cost you the entire game. I mean, thank gosh we have Bone, who's kind of shown he's a commodity and is on his way up. But Dave, I'll go to you. What do you could take from this pitching?
Pitching, first of all, I'll go to Andrew Painter. I thought he pitched really well tonight. 5 1/3. He had no hitter going through to the fifth inning. He was pitching really well. 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 6 Ks, 3 walks. A better outing from him from what we've seen in the past. Actually, his last 2 outings I think were pretty good. His last 2 outings. So not too bad tonight for Painter. Like I said, 80-some pitches I think it was. No hitter through 4. Not bad at all if you think about it. Kid didn't pitch bad. Other side of the coin, it wasn't his night. Hunter Dobbins just wasn't his night.
Yeah, and it wasn't. Like I said, we'll get some more in the pitching matchup. My man Broad Street Breakdowns has chimed in the show. Says they won, but it was another win that they barely scratched by. I'm still not impressed. Dave, what can you take from this comment?
I'm not impressed either. I got to be honest. This team is winning by the string of their pants. So yesterday they won 7-6-12. Today they win 6-5-9. But it wasn't pretty by any stretch. I mean, you had a 6-3 lead. You almost blew it, or 6-2 lead. I think it was. You almost blew it. Cardinals came back. Little dumb base running by Jordan. Not good at all. Other than that, got a little lucky tonight, but we'll take it.
Broad Street Breakdown says Painter though was pretty good. Paul, what do you think about Painter tonight?
Yeah, man, he looked really good. He really impressed me. Like you said, like Dave said, like no hits through 4 innings, few walks. Got a little ran out of gas, got a little trouble in the fifth. Thank God we got out of it. But no, I was impressed, man. And you know what? Like this third start since he came back, and he's been pitching pretty well, man. I'm so far so good.
Yeah, and I agree with you. Like he's been impressive. Like I know it's only been 2 starts. You're waiting for the other shoe to drop. The only time it really got scary with Painter was the 6th inning. Outside of that, I mean, he looked pretty good with the sinkers and changeups. I thought he was pretty decent. I liked what I saw from Painter. I thought it was pretty decent. Star Wars says Ron Hell almost blew it. Yeah, that's true. And then we got some coming in from Ticka Talking. Alexander says it's the pitching and the questionable moves by Don in the pen. Dave, how do you feel about that?
Say it one more time. I kind of lost you there for a second.
He says Alexander says it's the pitching and the questionable moves by Don in the pen. He's not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess you can say that. Our pen was very short tonight, if you think about it, because we didn't have much there. No Alvarado tonight, which kind of thank you for that. I think Mesa, you've used him 5 straight days. The guy's probably dead at this point. His arm's probably done. And at this point, like I said, Rangel didn't do bad. Gave you what he could, and gave up 4 runs. I think it was or something like that. But yeah, again, he did keep the lead, which wasn't bad. And then Bowen came in there and got the job done. So, I mean, what more can you ask for?
Yeah, I mean, outside of Duran, Boland's been our best pitcher this year by far. I mean, relief pitcher.
Oh, totally agree.
Yeah, so like I said, we had that. Listen, Bowen has been the stud in that bullpen. He's been absolutely a stud. He's been great. Getting some more of these comments coming in, guys. We definitely appreciate it coming through here. Uh, Alexander says I understand giving Durant rest, but I'd rather use Riley in the ninth than Bose. No, you want Bose than Riley. But at least Bowen has been decent for you, really, really good. You definitely don't want that slop in there. And by the way, Alexander, why are you chiming in from my friend? Let us know what part of Philly. Because I see you got the Eagles helmet on there. So definitely like to hear where everyone's chiming in from. But yeah, like I said, the arms have looked really, really good for this Phillies team. Well, the starting the Bows, but Ron Held. If I was Don Manley, I probably should have went Bones, and then Ron Held. But then again, I guess it was the right call because Bones could close out a game, showed you he could close it, showed you he's got some stuff. Where Ron Hell honestly almost let this game get out of whack. Star
Yeah,
Wars.
well, it explains why. I was expecting them to call up McFarland today, and they called up
Yeah.
Ron Howell, and explains why, because Ron Howell needed to pitch like 3, 4, 5 innings tonight.
Right. And he needed it. Obviously, like again, just because, um, these extra innings that this team has been battling with the Blue Jays with, explains why we were here. Oh, okay. Alexander is from Dave's area. He said, "I'm from Delco." All right,
Okay.
cool, Dave. Cool, Alexander. But yeah, so is my man Dave. He's from Delco area. Star Wars is
Yes,
saying,
sir.
Manly, you have to involve Mona Sosa more often. Rotate Harper, Schwarber at the first and DH, then using 6 and through 9. Other platooning and keep us in the season. Dave, what do you think about this one?
I was surprised tonight. Honestly, I was surprised that Turner and Bum were both not in the lineup tonight. What was up with Turner? Do we know what was going on?
I had no idea.
No, I think they just sat him matchup wise. Maybe I don't like. I'm not sure.
Because I mean, Sosa's short wasn't too bad. I mean, he actually played pretty well there for the plays that he made. But you have two starters that were out tonight. I mean, I know he's kind of like struggling right now. I get that, but Turner at the same time, I know he was 0 for 6 last night, but that's not like him. Usually he bounces back like that. So not having him in the lineup, I was kind of surprised. I didn't see that coming. But at the same time, Edmundo Sosa, a former Cardinal, came up big tonight like he normally does in St. Louis.
Yeah.
Big hits tonight with that big couple of RBIs and that huge hit. Played not a bad shortstop tonight, so kid came through. He kind of was due. So
Yeah, I mean, he really struggled this year, and to see him come through, I saw him in lineup earlier. I'm like, okay, yes, Sosa and Stubbs. I'm like, all right, these like two pretty much automatic outs at the end of the lineup there, but actually Sosa came through tonight pretty good. So
Yeah, and Sosa did come up pretty strong, but it's try and get a little bit back. I'm going to touch on this a little bit more about Painter. Like I say, great, impressive. Last 2 starts he's been here, he's come on strong, and this is what you need, a confidence booster. The best thing could have happened to him is him to get him going back to Pagoland, him getting his head on straight, and now he's worked on a couple tweaks to his game, and he's looked pretty good. Broad Street Bottom Line says, I think McFarland gets the call tomorrow.
yeah,
We'll see. I mean, that kid's got
I can see that.
yeah.
He definitely needs it.
Send Ron Howell back down because you don't need him now for a while, and then
Right.
Yeah.
I agree.
No, you definitely don't need him. Broad Street Breakdown says bullpen is cooked. No reason why you don't call him up. That's true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Paul, real quick, tonight's game, I thought the key to this game really was when Ferguson came in for the Caleb Ferguson came in for the Cardinals. He walks Stubbs. That right there, that walking Stubbs, that was where the Phillies that put the icing on the cake right there, because you don't do that. You don't walk the ninth hitter. You just don't do it. And right then and there, that's where they got the extra run, and that's where that helped the Phillies big time.
Yeah, and he's pretty quick too, so that's like no brainer when Schwarber hits with that double and he scores from first base. So
correct.
That's like a death sentence if you do that to him.
You don't walk your niner, especially Garrett Stubbs.
170, 160 or something?
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Broadstreet Breakdown says Don says it was just an off day for Trey. Seems like that's every day. Um,
Off
he
day for
says, "Did
Trey.
you guys?" Yeah, he says, "Did you guys see Harper play DH tonight because he has his knee soreness?
Yeah.
They need to put him in back at first. I don't know. No, starting. Things are starting to pour out. Like I'm not trying to talk about off the field issues, but it's starting to pop up all over social media. He's got some off the field issue problems coming up. I hope that's just a cover up. That's just his knee or something. Um,
I did not hear that. First time I've heard of it.
yeah,
What, the knee
I didn't know
soreness?
that.
With the knee
yeah,
soreness?
I didn't hear that. No.
What the knee soreness?
Yeah, I didn't know anything about that.
Apparently, he hit a while ago. He hit a ball off his knee,
Okay.
and then something else happened. So now he said the pain's getting worse
Gotcha.
since he's been in the outfield.
Okay.
Star Wars says, "Can we platoon Stott and Bohm?"
Stott needs to be in there.
No,
Every
Stott,
Yeah,
Stott's
I
getting hot at
agree.
the right time.
Yeah.
Stott's
Stott
getting
is
right.
getting hot.
You put him in that 2 hole. That's where he belongs. Put him there. He will. Bryson Stott to me will foul ball you to death. That's what he does best. He wears pitchers down because they throw 16 to 20 pitches, and 16 of them are foul balls. It blows my mind on all levels.
Yeah.
My man Alexander says also, Broad mentioned we should have called someone else out. Right. He's talking about McFarland. Jersey Johnny checking in. What's up, Jersey Johnny? Goes, but if you guys go deep with Lazardo, Wheeler, and Sanchez in the playoffs, you got a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem though. Can we? I mean, that's
Well, the problem
sounds
now
good.
is
Can we make-
if we can hold on to a wild card spot at this point.
right. You're that's
I'm surprised Lazardo is going as well as he's going right now.
Yeah, dude, he's one of the leaders in strikeouts too.
Oh, without a doubt. And I'm not saying that. He's been pitching outstanding, but he throws the same pitch over again, and guys keep chasing it. I don't understand it. I don't get
it's the same changeup.
It blows my mind.
They go after change.
Paul, he can throw that pitch 10 times, and the same guy will chase it all 10. It blows my mind.
Must be that good.
It must be. I mean, how can you not watch film on this guy? I don't understand. You know he's going to throw. What's the slider going outside? Yeah, chase it every time. It's so annoying.
And the changeup. Don't forget the changeup.
Exactly. Right. Exactly.
Alexander says, yeah, but I wouldn't lose sleep if to see Hill play every day. Yeah, right. No, that's a good point. See Hill in there every day.
Derek Hill is like that mosquito on your arm. You can't get rid of him. The guy just keeps coming back and making your arm itchy, and he makes that play every time. He'll dive, he'll make a diving catch. He'll make a nice hit. He's that guy. He's just the annoying guy that teams would love to have because he's that guy that does things that you don't expect him to do.
Yeah. No, it's weird. Like, just when Castellanos was bringing on his defense, like this guy is there for it, like already. I mean, the sensational plays that he's made, like tonight, he made that in the 7th inning. He makes that dive.
If that ball's not caught, 2 runs are scoring easy on that. I mean, come on.
Easy. It's part of the reason why.
Did you guys see what Herrera was wearing tonight? I really thought Rob McDonald was up there fucking batting up there. With the red, the yellow, and shit. I'm like, is that Ronald McDonald? What the hell?
I looked at this series and I said to myself, this is a big series for the Cardinals. If you think about it, they're 3.5 out of the wild card spot. If they were to take 2 out of 3 from the Phillies, they're back in this thing. But if Phillies sweep them, that just puts them back down the bottom.
Well, yeah. Well, this was the game they're supposed to win tonight, and but a Painter actually because we got Sanchez and Wheeler next.
Yeah, this is
the game they're supposed to win most likely, and with Renhel pitching too. So
right,
thank God we hung on. But yeah,
my man, Stand By Me No More checking in. What's up, Stand By Me? He goes, hey, are you guys looking forward to a playoff spot? And we're hoping. He goes, somebody just beat LA, please. Well, that's a tall order there. Stand By Me. That's
Dodgers have won. Were they won one game in August so far?
Yeah,
I know.
They don't even have the best record right now either. I think they're third now. I think in record.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that's hope for the Phils, but the Phils got to handle the problems in front of themselves. I mean, they got to handle their own mess. But
Kudos to friends of mine tonight. They were actually at the Cardinals Phillies game. I have friends in St. Louis, and they actually texted me and said, "Go Cardinals." I'm like, "Okay, we'll see what happens." So kudos to them. I hope they had a good time because they said it was hot down there, like 95. So
Yeah, it also
Paul,
102 on the field or something.
yeah, right, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Paul, what can you take away from Kyle Schwarber's game tonight? I mean, I thought he played pretty well. A couple walks, he had a couple big hits tonight, a single, a double. I think he looked pretty good tonight as far as Kyle Schwarber.
Yeah, he's starting to come around now. The last couple of games, starting to get out of that funk. And
Yeah,
it's not just home runs now either. You got the 2 home run game yesterday, and then what, double today. That one he crushed should have been a home run. Like, what, 18 other
I thought
parks
it
should
was
have been a home
gone.
run. I'm like, dang, anyone hit a home run here? Like, it's ridiculous.
I
But
agree.
yeah, no, he's seen the ball well, and the 2 walks too. On top of it, he's seen the ball really well.
I'll go off of that. I can't argue that quite what you're saying, but at the same time, he's the slump that he was in, which was what 17, 18 games that he didn't hit a home run or whatever the case. Yeah, he's seeing the ball a little bit more, but I think his stance is a little different too. It's a little different from what he was doing before. So that's why that's why he's hitting the ball better than what he last couple of games.
Yeah.
Star Wars said he played well at first. And like I said, I'm glad. Like I said, I'm glad to see Shore kind of getting back into, like Paul said, getting back into the swing of things. I mean, he really needed to break out of this funk. Like you said, tonight wasn't about the long ball. Tonight was actually about the small ball. He looked pretty decent. He's kind of get like you said, Dave. Maybe it's just that minor tweak of a stance made him better. I don't know, but he's starting to see the ball a lot better than per usual. I mean, it's just he's been a little bit more disciplined, and that's what you want to see from him. And hopefully, like I said, you can't bench Stott. I forget who said you bench Stott. You don't want to bench him now. He's
No, you
playing too
can't.
bad.
No.
I'm actually got to see. I'm glad to see what he
Boom,
was
boom,
batting.
I would.
Well,
I
you
mean,
know what it could
he's
be too
batting
with
at
Schwarber,
2.
guys. Honestly, it could be with Schwarber. He doesn't want to leave. He doesn't want to lose that one whole spot because he likes that. He likes being there. He's very comfortable at that spot. So you put him somewhere else, he might not be as control being in the 4 hole that he is in the 1 hole because he likes the 1 hole a lot. I think he just likes being there. And him the last couple of games, I don't want to lose that spot. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing.
Got a question coming in. I'll give this one to Dave. Stand by me no more says most disappointing Philly and the most surprisingly good Philly in 2026.
Disappointing Philly. Right now, I like Bone. Anybody, I would think that would be
Alec Bowen, surprisingly, no,
that
surprisingly good. The
that would
most disappointing.
be that would be my disappointing. And what was the other one?
Disappointing. And he said a surprisingly good player of
Surprisingly good player. Derek Hill.
Derek. Yeah,
Anybody? I would say Derek Hill. Yeah.
Derek Hill for
That,
the good. And he says, stand by me. Dave says, Alec Bowen, absolutely disappointing, terrible. Dave, how about
He's
you,
just he's
Paul?
disappointing, but he still also has 60 some runs batted in too. You know what I mean? Like, his average may not be there, and he has some, like, what, 13, 14 home runs, but he's at least driving in runs. He's over
well,
60. I
if
know,
we
but
went second half,
majority is
if he went second half, I'd say Marsh, but no,
he doesn't have he's not clutch.
no.
No. So Paul, I'll go to you with that one. Who's your most disappointing Philly and your most surprisingly good Philly this year?
Disappointed, I'm going with Trey because he won the batting title last year, over 300. The errors ridiculous this year. Even on routine balls, he's messing up. So, and he's not living up to his contract at this point. Way overpaid, and he's disappointing. He started coming on of late, but, like, dude, like, how low was he? He went on the hot streak, and he's only up to 250 something. How
Yeah.
low? How bad a season did you start out? Surprising. I don't know. Surprising. Um, I don't know.
Tough it. I'm gonna go. I'll go to the pitching aspect. Stand by me says Aaron Nola with a question mark. No, because I saw
No,
this
Uh,
no.
coming. I
Actually, you
saw
know
it
what?
coming with
Surprising.
him having a bad
I'll say
season,
Bolin. I'll say Bolin.
Bowling. Okay,
and
that's fair.
I would say that same thing. I say Bowen's been surprisingly good. Didn't see this come from. To me, I think as far as bats, That's still disappointing. I got to agree with Paul. Trey Turner, you're the guy who's supposed to set the tone of this team, and the hitting has not been there. And I might take a step further. I know he's been okay as late in these last couple of games. It's surprisingly disappointing. And Kyle Schwarber, who's been known to just to hit the cover off the ball. And I know he always has a high strikeout ratio, but he's over 170 strikeouts. Um,
Yeah.
that's alarming. That's a true alarming to me. But I know I'll give a surprising good one. Again, just coming off an injury, I gotta give the Wheeler. Yeah, or no, I'll Lizardo. Lizardo's got to be a surprisingly good one because I know he's been up and down last year, but he really got into his zone this year, and it's just been almost at that ace level, if you will, if you want to push the envelope. So there you go.
Yo, Paul. My question is to you, real quick. Let's go back to Derek Hill, real quick. What, as well as he's playing with us, making these spectacular plays, he's coming up big and clutch. Why did Minnesota get rid of him? What are we saying here?
Well, I think because the White Sox got rid of him because they had a flux of young guys being called up,
Okay.
and his playing he was a first round pick, and his playing time was not there. Like he was just on a bench, barely getting any bats, and the
Right.
fact that they had like a flux of outfielders, young guys coming up, they decided to move on from him. They're like the youth movement over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, because it just seems to me like if I have a guy like that, why would I get rid of him?
Well, I think Well, I mean, I don't think he hasn't lived up to his first round billing. But I think with the hitting coach here and stuff, me tweaked a few things. It's all about the right situation too. You know what I mean? Like he might not have a good situation in the White Sox organization. He come here and he started out really hot and he's producing. So and how many
Right.
walk off hits for us already?
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah.
situation. I think the situation, is he has to be the right situation. I think he found a good spot here.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think he likes it being here. I mean,
Yeah.
it seems like he's having a good time. He's playing. He's playing outstanding. I just don't understand why. If I'm the other team, why would I get rid of a guy like that? I just don't. I
Is
just
he
don't get it.
is he have 1 year deal here or is he
I
longer?
think it's a 1 year. I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see if we resign
Yeah,
him.
I think it's a one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I
I
mean, I
think
don't.
he's a
I
one
didn't
year
look at his
rental. I
contract
think
honestly, but I think it's warm.
Okay.
I think he's a 1 year rental. I think this is it for him. Hopefully
I
not.
mean,
Hopefully the Phillies will think about trying to keep him. Wanting to try to
Well,
re-sign him.
since the outfield has been the
Sorry,
problem for a long time, might as well keep him.
all he does is make
yeah,
spectacular
you're
catches.
right.
He hits balls on the ground. He gets on base. I mean, this guy does everything you want him to do. I mean, he saved his team so many times this year,
Yeah.
and yet I just don't understand. Put him in right field, leave him there. I mean, he can't hurt you. I mean,
No,
I just don't get it.
you're
I mean,
right. No,
I mean
and like Paul kind of like hit
EH
the nail on the
Harper,
head. It's
EH
like
Harper, keep
that.
Schwarber at first base and put Derek Hill in right. What are we losing there? What am I
I still
saying?
I still say you platoon him with the Dela Cruz though. Dela Cruz was swinging the bat good too. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's fair. I can see that.
I see
I think it's
I'm gonna say started there. I think platoon would probably be better. Guys, I still
I
think
think
you
Paul,
need
you said it
Dela
best
Cruz
though.
in there too a couple times.
Yeah.
I think Paul said it best. I mean, this is you had so many problems with your outfield. I mean, this guy kind of solidifies. I mean, you could put him center, right, left. It doesn't matter. He's going to come up big. But let's talk about the scoreboards around the league. Obviously, the Phillies win 6-5. And believe it or not, they actually finished in the ninth inning. They didn't have to go extra. You had the Twins who won today over the Orioles 9-5. You have the Braves who lost to the Mets 8-5. The Mets have been coming around as of late.
Lately.
The Blue Jays have won 2-1, won 2-1 over the Red Sox. The Dodgers, top of the fifth, losing the Royals 5-2, 3-2. Excuse me, 3-2. The Diamondbacks up a touchdown on the Rockies 7-0.
Yeah,
Uh,
the Royals too, crazy.
yeah,
I get it.
it's the Rangers and the Angels going at it, bottom of the sixth, 1-1. The top of the seventh, Astros and Giants 2-2. The top Rays and A's 3-2 right now. The A's got over the Rays. The Padres losing to the Brewers right now, bottom of the seventh, 2-1 right now out there in San Diego, and that's it for your scoreboard watching. So again, the Phillies get a W here tonight. It kind of gets them all far back a little bit. So and so
So,
forth. So
so,
that's what you want to see.
so if you look at it right now, okay, we're 7.5 out now because Braves lost today to the
Right.
Mets. Mets have their number for some reason. I don't get it. But but now it's still going to stay the same because Arizona's up what 7? They're up 7-0.
Yeah.
So nothing's going to change. They'll still stay where they are.
Yeah. Well, San Diego will slip a little bit, right?
Right. Well, San Diego's one game back, so
Yeah. So they'll slip.
they lose tonight. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Chris
They
said,
said if the season ended today, we'll be playing Dodgers in the first 3-game series.
I thought it was Chicago.
Maybe now, but I'm saying like the other day I heard it will be Dodgers. I guess.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
you know what though? If there's trending of I know we've been getting cold. If they're trending getting cold, that might be the matchup you want. And I know it sounds wild.
They're missing like 2 or 3 starters. If they come back,
Oh well, then yeah. Well, we'll be.
The hot team right now is the Cubs. I don't think you want to play them. They're playing outstanding right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're playing crazy good. Okay, Star Wars says my surprising Sanchez with 15 wins. Sanchez, though, again, I expected him to have a good year. It wasn't really a surprise. I mean, but hey, listen, Sanchez, if that's a surprise to you, that guy just every year just elevates his game. I mean, yeah, that's good.
Well, he's leading the league in wins right now.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah.
Going for 16 tomorrow.
Yeah. Amazing.
Wow.
He has 15 wins.
Yeah, he is. I forgot. Yeah, he is. He's
Sanchez has 15 wins.
Yeah.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
No.
Wow.
I'll double check that. I'm pretty sure.
I didn't think it was that many.
Yeah.
Man, wow.
He's crushing it. He's crushing it right now.
He's got 15 wins?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think it was that many. Maybe 13 or 12. I think it's 15.
No, he's 15-4 with a 2.65.
He's 15-4.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's nasty. Dave, so let's get into it. Who's your player of the game?
My player of the game, I'm going to go Edmundo Sosa. I think he came up big tonight. Big 2-hit double, 2 runs. He had a day. Seriously, he had a day. 2 RBIs, actually 3 RBIs tonight. Big hit in the inning.
Those RBIs.
It's your 6th or 7th inning or whatever it was. Big double in there. Scored 2. I think it was 2 runs. But that put him up 6-2. I think it was or something in that area. Yeah, my guy tonight, and he came back to his former home with the St. Louis Cardinals, who he played for, and he likes playing there. So it makes sense to me. Edmundo Sosa is my guy.
Edmundo Sosa. Paul, who's your player of the game?
I'm going Painter.
Okay, you're gonna go Painter.
He really brung it tonight. 6 strikeouts, a little, 3 walks, which is a little lot. His pitch count was up high in the 5th. Got in a little trouble in the 5th, but he hadn't given no hits till the 4th inning, 5th inning. He brung it tonight. Looked good.
I'm gonna go with give me Bowen. First career save. Again, just when it looked like we were gonna walk around with a tight wedgie, this guy gets us out of another jam up, another and just pitches. And again, I'm happy for Bowen. He's made quite a difference on his team. Stand by me no more says 5th inning. Google is losing 3-2. I'm smiling.
Wow.
Yeah. He hasn't pitched well since he got there.
It's only the 5th inning, dude. Relax.
Yeah. Well, so listen. I know. Stand by me. I know you say you're a Detroit Tiger fan. And apparently letting go and him actually did you guys no harm. So, but getting a hole in return. So maybe that was the safe bet. But yeah, let's go with grades of the game. Paul, what would you give the Phillies today?
I'm going to say a C. I mean, even though they won, C. Rangel did everything he tried to do to lose this game for us again. The bullpen's taxed. This game got way too close and it should have. I'm giving it a C.
You're going C. Okay.
Well, the bullpen almost blew it again, man.
Yeah.
Another extra inning game again?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you. Dave, where are you going?
Pat, I'm having a tough one with this one because I really don't know. I kind of like. I'm gonna go C plus. C
C
plus.
plus.
Yeah, C plus. I think because they had the lead 6-2, but they didn't give it up. They held it and they kept it. Even though Rangel came in and almost blew it, he did hang on. So I got to give him that. Yeah, I'm going to C plus tonight. I think bats came around a little bit tonight. I like what they did. Like I said, Sosa had a good day. Um, Schwarber had a pretty good day too. I think it was 2 for 2 or 2 for 3, wherever he was.
Mhm.
So I'm going to go C plus tonight. I think it was a little bit more above than what I've been giving them. So we'll go there.
I'm gonna go. We're staying in the C's. I gotta go C minus. I like you said that the credit where they get the credit is the offense a little bit from Schwarber, Crawford, a couple of other guys, Derek Hill, them driving in runs, but the fact that your bullpen, Uncle Ron Hell, got you in hell, sent you to hell. That's pretty bad. So I can't give myself a wet t-shirt contest knowing this guy's still on the team, and he needs to stay in Pigland for the rest of his career. So no, it's just I'm not excited. So I gotta go C minus for me. So, but yeah, that's where we're at. So, who's on the hill tomorrow?
Sanchez.
It is
Sanchez is back.
Sanchez.
Yeah,
Okay.
let me ask something real quick. What are you guys thinking about Arise comes here and he got the Phillies slump?
Yo,
Sim-
it's
He's like 0 for 9 or something, 0 for 10 now.
yeah.
yeah, but he's a threat though. I mean, because he hits the ball so hard.
Apparently he's going
Like,
back down to AAA tomorrow. We get it worked out.
are you
No
serious?
way.
You are kidding, right?
Oh
Yeah,
my.
right.
Yeah, I listen. That would be the Phillies way, but it's crazy. Like, what's that old saying? It's you want to be separate yourself from like, you want to become the wolves and try to get caught. No, he fell right in line. You know what? I can stink on this team. I don't have to give him my best effort. This guy literally came in with the second most hits in the league. He comes to Philly. Listen, you
He,
decide.
he came here to lose the batting title.
He definitely
Exactly.
did.
Kudos to Burleson tonight. What a play he made in the early innings. That double play was huge, getting Harper off first base. He did get his arm. It was a good call.
Yeah.
But Harper, you got to be better. You got to be better at that. You got to know, situations where that ball's hit hard. You got to get back to that bag. I mean, that if he stretched to get Harper's arm, he just got it before he touched the bag. But kudos to Burleson. I thought it was pretty decent heads up play there.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of, you brought about Bronson. My man Alexander Xander says my thoughts process was that Will Holt, and Bronson in the ninth inning felt more comfortable with Ryle. Huh? I don't
Okay.
know. Yeah, I don't know what that means. But but like I said, though, I'm glad to see that the Phillies actually well, again, another tough win. They escaped out with the W. I'm happy, but we'll have to see what they do tomorrow. Sanchez on the hill, you do feel better. Uh, my man stand by me says I forgot when it was last called ups. When the last call ups allowed. Oh, when was the last? I forget when last call ups are allowed. When our last call ups are allowed. I mean,
No
listen.
idea. I think September, isn't
Doesn't
it?
doesn't the roster expand at some point?
I think in September it does. Yeah, I'm
Also,
pretty sure it
I think
does.
so
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
who's on the hill for the Cardinals tomorrow?
Um, it is Sanchez versus Palmente.
Oh, Palmente.
I'm sorry, Palente.
Okay.
He's 12-6 with a 3.83.
Okay.
Six.
Could be a good pitching matchup tomorrow. See what
Yeah,
happens.
he's been pitching pretty well apparently. So
Okay. There we go.
So yeah, we got stand by me. It's probably like around sometime September 15th, somewhere in there.
no, it's
But yeah, well,
7:45 tomorrow again.
7:45. Yeah, and I think Wednesday's a day game and so forth.
Now
Um,
is Turner back in lineup tomorrow? Got to be right.
Turner and also JT's in. JT
Okay,
didn't play tonight because he wants to play in the
in the Iowa game. Yeah,
Yeah.
gotcha. Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard
So.
that. Yeah.
All right, guys. Listen, for me, Europol, my man Dave. Again, guys, we'll be back here tomorrow. We appreciate everyone's joined us up to 1,300 likes on the TikTok, and we definitely appreciate that. Everyone's chimed in, and everyone on the YouTube. We appreciate you guys. The show's growing every day. Every day we are growing, and we're getting better. Good night to you. Stand by me no more. So again, guys, we definitely. Who's this? Banjo, what's your favorite game? Zelda game? No, I don't know. I don't play Zelda, bud. So anyway,
Zelda.
yeah, someone asked me about playing Zelda. Zelda, I haven't touched Zelda since like 1987.
Zelda.
Uh,
I haven't heard that name in a
yeah,
long time.
yeah, right. But anyway,
Guys,
listen, for
did
me,
you guys get rain today?
yeah, we got a little bit of rain for like,
Not much,
Okay.
but yeah. When I left this late this evening around 5 o'clock, my car was completely wet. So yeah, it rained a little bit.
It rained a little bit, but thunder, lightning, but nothing seriously. I was surprised. Okay.
Yeah. They were calling for a thunderstorm watch, but
Yeah, I didn't see anything.
yeah.
so,
Sorry.
but
Okay.
anyway, guys, for me, Europol, my man Dave, we'll catch you next time. Guys, have a good one, everyone. Stay good.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Later.
Later.